What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Last video, changed out the knobs, bushings to bearings. Now we are doing bushings to bearings on the worm gear. I kind of already started just on the pain in the butt parts, but you'll see when I reinstall what I did. All right, so you've got one there. And let me see. Let me see. I might just leave that one. Let me see. There's two here. One there. All right, so let's stack them to make sure they go there. And there's a bushing there. So these are going to be changed to bearings. I'm just going to clean up the worm gear a little bit. Little housing. Clean it up. All right. They are the same size as the knot bearings. So essentially, if you want to do the whole change out, it's 6 bearings. So, boom, drop in some oil there, drop in oil on this guy, good to go. Now this guy is tricky. So this bushing is locked in. You have to take this C-clip or E-clip, whatever you want to call it. Gotta pop it off, slide this thing off, slide the bushing, put the bearing on. It's tricky. So let's see if I can do this. You could also do it probably with a flathead screwdriver, but I am not. My hands are pretty steady, and I've done a million of these. So this guy should just slide right off. Bushing comes off. Wipe it with my hand. Bearing goes on. You want to fit it on. There is a specific way to slide it back on. It pops right back on. Take it. And now you want to slide it back on the groove. Let's see if I can kind of get it started with the flathead screwdriver. All right, so it's started. Usually take my flathead. If I can't get it with the pliers, I'll have to. Let's see if I can get it with this real quick. All right. Use the flathead, and I have a towel on my lap, so I just pressed on it so it clicked on. Should be good to go. Get rid of these guys. Put this back on. Put that guy flush. Make sure it's seated all the way down. Wipe that down. Put the washers back on. Make sure they're seated perfectly. And then there is another E-clip, which again can be a pain in the butt. So make sure those are flush down there. Make sure that guy can get seated. And again, I'm going to try so I use my pliers, got it back on there. Super smooth now. Ridiculously smooth. Replace these guys. Now I've got to put the pawl back on. Pawl spacer. Make sure it's seated. Fuzz. All right, make sure it's seated in. There's gonna be a couple things. There's this tiny little piece of metal. It's a metal bar. It slides in across. And then you have this grommet, which seats it. There you go. That is that. Slide the nose plate back on. It's really not bad to do. I think the hardest part is these clips. These E-clips are a pain. That's why I get guys sending me all their reels to do upgrades, because they don't want to ruin it. And it's a pain. But that is the upgrade on the Alpha Air TW. You can do it on some other reels as well. I just did it on the Air just because I wanted to upgrade it for my buddy. Just do a full upgrade for him. Get it all done. Now I'm going to apply Duathlon products on everything, assemble it, get it back together, make sure it's all golden, and give it back to him. Other than that, that is how you do worm bushings to bearings. So I essentially did two, and two. So I did 6 bearing upgrades on it. The reel is going to be crazy smooth now, especially after I get done with the grease and oil. And it'll be ready for the rest of the season for BFS fishing, catching largemouth, hopefully smallmouth on the river. So talk to you guys later. Smash that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.